Good morning, guys. It is day 6 of building our self-esteem. I kind of want to change the way I'm posting things. Like, for example, my thumbnail has build your self-esteem on it, so I kind of want to name my title more what I'm doing in the video, instead of just repeating build your self-esteem. I'm still figuring out what I like in content creation and figuring out my style. So if sometimes things seem a little inconsistent, that's why. It's just because I'm still exploring and I'm still pondering and I'm still, tweaking things. And yeah, well, let's get to this. While I do this, we can say our thank you to God. Thank you, God, for another day. Ooh, spicy girl who just attacked me. God, thank you for Bug. We appreciate Bug. All right, I just put these two on top yesterday, so let's see. Because it's like, do I even want jeans? What do I want here? I'm so upset I'm taking all of this out. Okay. We're just gonna try and look in here. Okay. Okay. Here, let me get a notepad so I can write this down or something. All right. We're gonna do jean. Oh, wrong notepad. Wrong notepad. I don't like this mic because it. Okay, so what do we have? Baggy pants. Okay. Excuse me. What is this? Okay. Dress. So 3 dresses. Look at how sweet Bug is. Look at how good of a girl baby girl is. She's just a sweet little princess sitting at her window. Baby girl, I love you so much. She let me kiss her and didn't even get mad. We're making such progress. I haven't told you guys where I'm going at and what my plan is yet, but I booked a ticket on June 30th to go to California. I'm going to Cali, Northern Cal. I want to be in California and I want to be with the locals. I want to really submerge myself in every place I travel to. So I think bartending would be a pretty good way to socialize and get to know some people. Even though I'm not drinking, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I have faith in myself and I trust in God that this is what I'm meant to do. I'll show you what shoes I really want to bring. I also don't, I'm bringing like 3 heels. I'm like, I barely wear heels. I'm like, is that even necessary? But they're so cute and I want to wear them. But it's like, will I? Ugh, I don't know. Let me show you my shoes. I have these 2 pairs that I love. Like, this is a good going out shoe no matter what time of year it is. I would wear these in the winter. I don't care. Obviously, this is a summer shoe. They're just so cute. I can't stand getting rid of them. Then I have these like slide-on heels, and then I have my Mary Janes. Don't mind all of that cat hair on there. Oh no! It's fine. So I have these 2 for heels. These are my 4 heels, and these are like platforms, so they're not really heels, they're platforms. And then for non-heeled shoes, I have these aren't even platform, but they're like more dress type shoes. And then I just have like Vans. I also have these knee-high boots. I don't know if I'm taking these. I really want them. I think they're so cute. But like, I could probably get the same effect with some like long socks and a cute heel, you know? I think I'm gonna get rid of them. I'll just need to invest in some long socks. I don't know. I don't think I have space for these. They're so cute though, and I love them so much. I don't know. These are still a maybe. I don't know. Today's goal is to get my big suitcase fully packed so I can see how much it weighs. My other suitcase will be like my toiletries and, you know, like my clothes, whatever, all the things that I would need like the same day, you know what I mean? All my makeup. But even that, I'm like condensing, like, it's so overwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. I know this series is like building your self-esteem, and then I'm here like packing, but this is part of building. Building for me is literally packing up and leaving and going somewhere where I can be more at peace and not so tense in a place that I feel very unwelcome in. My self-esteem is definitely more negatively impacted living here. And sure, like, I'm just running away, but it's not really about running away. I've never felt comfortable here, and I've never wanted to stay here. When I moved to the Midwest, this was just like a temporary thing, and I was never planning on settling down here. So this is just, you know what? I broke up out of my relationship. I have nothing for me here. I don't have friends here. Like, nothing here is fulfilling me and my soul. And so my soul wants to move on, and that's what we're doing. And it is building my self-esteem to have the guts to make this move, because it would be easier to not do it. But also, would it? Because then I would just be so unhappy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I'm not gonna lie, I feel fucking defeated right now. The past couple days, I've been not doing too well mentally. And I just finished packing the suitcase so I could see how much it weighs. And it weighed 70 pounds. And I just took some things out, and now it weighs 60 pounds. Now I gotta take more things out because I need it to weigh 50. And I'm just so stressed out. Like, how am I gonna live out of 2 suitcases? And just flying so far. I am so overwhelmed, and it sucks when I don't have anybody to help me. Like, I've had my neighbor be super helpful to me. I've had one person be really helpful to me and, like, help me with rides and getting places and doing things. They've helped me out a lot, but when it's like this here, packing a suitcase, like, no one's gonna be here to help me not feel overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed. I feel like I got myself into more than I can handle, but I know that's not true because I know I can handle it. But like, I don't want to move. I don't want to live. I don't want to keep trying. I don't want to do anything. I want to lay in my bed and I want to cry. And I just don't want to do anything else. This suitcase doesn't even really roll. Like, it has wheels. I don't know if it's because it's too heavy or the wheels are messed up. Regardless, like, it's still a suitcase. I'm not complaining. I got it for free by the dumpster. Like, I just found them. So I'm not gonna complain, but it's like, like, I'm doing this by myself. I have to have this suitcase, another suitcase, and then my cat's carrier. Like, then all my paperwork. Like, how does one fucking person do this? Like, I have only 2 hands. How am I making this work? I'm really excited for the day when I'm not crying on the internet all the fucking time, but that day's not today because you're in the nitty fucking gritty. Building your self-esteem is not easy, and it doesn't feel good. Like, there are moments where, yes, it can feel good, but when you're really trying to build from zero, everything, even the small accomplishments, I can appreciate them and I'm happy for them, but it doesn't make me feel better. Like, this is such a long process of, like, you need to be consistent with building your self-esteem to ever actually get the benefit of feeling confident and feeling worthy. I'm not even sad about leaving South Dakota. Honestly, there's not a single thing I'll really miss here besides my ex-boyfriend. It is only him that is making this move hard. I have no ties with anyone. Like, I like some people here, but no one's gonna. I'm not crying over losing anyone. I'm not crying over losing my first apartment or not being in South Dakota. I don't care about any of that. I'm just so sad to leave my ex-boyfriend on terms that are just so shitty. Like, I wanted to leave on better terms, and I just, they don't care, so it doesn't matter. All right, I got some food. It's my last HelloFresh meal that I have. Let me tell you about my update, my conclusion. What I'm really focusing on now in my life is doing things that I always said I would do, but haven't been doing. I already mentioned this in a previous video. For example, I've always said I want to be covered head to toe in tattoos, and that's why I started getting tattooed more. Well, that's why I started blacking out this sleeve, because I wanted to restart. Another thing I always said I wanted to do was explore women, because I've been attracted to women my whole life, but I've only ever dated men, and so that's something else I wanted to explore. Another thing I've been saying for years is I want to do van life. And honestly, that wasn't even in my thought process. My plan was genuinely to leave the country. I have dual citizenship. I am able to live in Europe completely free, easy. Like, I don't have to have a visa. I was born in Portugal, and so I have dual citizenship in the EU. My plan was to just move to the EU. I got off a FaceTime call with my friend, and they've really been helping me kind of like, because I feel so overwhelmed, and I was like crying to them, and they're just trying to help me get my head straight. I appreciate them for doing so. And then I was also talking to my cousin that I'm gonna go live with for 2 months in California while I'm saving up money to do my next step. I still want to leave the country, but I just don't feel like that's the best idea for me right now. Right now, I honestly think doing van life is gonna be my goal. But then that means I have to buy a van that's already converted. But you know what? I trust that God will line this up for me. God, I'm telling you now, my decision I'm making is van life. Because I even thought about it, and I'm like, even if I go to Portugal, even if I go to Europe, I'm still just going to be living at an apartment. That's exactly what I don't want to be doing. I want to be a nomad. I want to just travel and not have any kind of responsibility attaching me anywhere. Not an apartment. I don't want an apartment. I don't want to rent an apartment. Yeah, my decision is van life. I don't want to be tied down. I don't want to be stuck anywhere. I just want to be able to freely go wherever I want to go. Visit anywhere I want to visit. No restrictions. So if anyone wants to sell me a converted van, please hit me up. literally no jokes. If someone wants to sell me a converted van, please hit me up.
Yep. So we're gonna grab that same grip that we were doing earlier. Which foot to foot?
So, arm, these feet are
Those ones?
but you have to be, right now you guys are in
Yeah.
today, you need to be a straight line. So I think you have to keep your knees above your knee. You have to figure out kind of straight out those knee lines.
I think, let's go down real quick. I have to go a little bit higher.
Yeah, that's a little,
Hurts some lower back a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me, my feet
yeah,
higher.
because when you like move your elbows, because his were like literally like at a knee.
Yeah, I
But
need to
then
be
you have
stacked.
to be straight. You have to be straight on top of that. Yeah. If you're like this way, you're gonna fall, and if you're this way, you will fall. Right, right. And if Pipton is too far this way, I don't even know. Maybe I don't even have enough of a back bandage then to do that. But if you try another position, then maybe because that would definitely would have been too much. Lovely long arms. So it's just different body. Yeah.
Here, straighten out my arms.
There it is.
Okay.
So Nicole, with that foot, yep, right there. Nice. Yes. Wasn't trying to get out, but that
No, I felt it and I knew you knew what to do.
I need second. He just wants to keep going.
They're all like different parts of the body.
Think
so.
a little harder.
Oh, yeah.
That one felt
Felt nicer.
lovely. I'm gonna spot higher up, like more on your belly, so that you're gonna be the lid.
Ready?
I need to bring this leg in sooner, but
Ready?
oh, really? That second half is perfect.
Switch hands and then step down a little bit. Ready? Ready?
Yeah.
Nice.
Alright, you
You can. Yep.
spotting a little less each time. I think you guys got this part.
Little in the stomach.
Sorry, the bird just I'm not even gonna lie, I don't know where that was. But I was upside down and I was like, oh, the bird. And then he popped in like, oh, I'm in the middle of something. Sorry.
Just giving you a ready. That was really good. Good job. Thanks for spotting. And then we'll
Like
get
right
into
away?
bird. Yeah.
Like piggyback? Yep. Like just monkey on your back. Exactly.
And then we'll get into bird, and once we're in bird, you'll climb up and stand on me. Okay.
You can face the cameras and surf.
Up.